The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Where then do I look for good and evil? Not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own. Epictetus. We should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is or is not in my control? Epictetus. Some things are within our power while others are not. Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, aversion, and in a word, whatever is of our own doing. Not within our power are our body, our property, reputation, office, and in a word, whatever is not of our own doing. Epictetus. In our control is the most beautiful and important thing, the thing because of which even the God himself is happy, namely, the proper use of our impressions. We must concern ourselves absolutely with the things that are under our control and entrust the things not in our control to the universe. Musonius Rufus. The content of your character is your choice. Day by day, what you choose, what you think, and what you do is who you become. Heraclitus. Control what you can control. I can control my emotions, my attitude, my effort every day. Mitchell Trubisky. While we may not be able to control all that happens to us, we can control what happens inside us. Benjamin Franklin. You only have control over 3 things in your life: the thoughts you think, the images you visualize, and the actions you take. Jack Canfield. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Buddha. Success at anything will always come down to this: focus and effort, and we control both. Dwayne Johnson. You want to change your life? Control the only thing you can control, the meaning you give something. Tony Robbins. Control the things you can control. As for the rest, God bless it all. Chuck Palahniuk. You can control 2 things: your work ethic and your attitude about anything. Ali Krieger. Really, at the end of the day, the only thing you can control is yourself. The only person you can truly educate is yourself. You have to redefine what beauty is to you, so you can't be affected by what people are saying. Rupi Kaur. Life comes with many challenges. The ones that should not scare us are the ones we can take on and take control of. Angelina Jolie. If a person gave away your body to some passerby, you'd be furious. Yet you hand over your mind to anyone who comes along, so they may abuse you, leaving it disturbed and troubled. Have you no shame in that? Epictetus. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have, and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. Seneca. Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Epictetus. There are two things a person should never be angry at: what they can help and what they cannot. Plato. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms: to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Viktor Frankl. You learn to run from what you feel, and that's why you have nightmares. To deny is to invite madness. To accept is to control. Megan Chance. It is not he who reviles or strikes you who insults you, but your opinion that these things are insulting. Epictetus. To enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. If a man can control his mind, he can find the way to enlightenment, and all wisdom and virtue will naturally come to him. Buddha. Take control of your consistent emotions and begin to consciously and deliberately reshape your daily experience of life. Tony Robbins. If you want your children and wife and friends to live forever, you're a fool, because you're wanting things that aren't within your power to be within your power, and the things that aren't your own to be your own. Epictetus. The fates guide the person who accepts them and hinder the person who resists them. Cleanthes. You cannot always control what goes on outside, but you can always control what goes on inside. Wayne Dyer. At the end of the day, you can't control the results. You can only control your effort level and your focus. Ben Zobrist. If you focus on what you can't control, you're a little crazy inside, angry and depressed. If you focus most of the time on what you don't have instead of what you do have, you're going to be extremely unhappy. Tony Robbins. Don't worry about what you can't control. Our focus and energy needs to be on the things we can control. Attitude, effort, focus. These are the things we can control. Tim Tebow. Your reputation is in the hands of others. That's what the reputation is. You can't control that. The only thing you can control is your character. Wayne Dyer. You can't control how other people see you or think of you, but you have to be comfortable with that. Helen Mirren. I'm not in control of my muse. My muse does all the work. Ray Bradbury. You can't control the world, but when you control your thoughts, you bring order. Bernie Siegel. It's only when caterpillarness is done that one becomes a butterfly. That again is part of this paradox. You cannot rip away caterpillarness. The whole trip occurs in an unfolding process of which we have no control. Ram Dass. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power or our will. Epictetus. Just keep in mind, the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Epictetus. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. Concern should drive us into action and not into a depression. No man is free who cannot control himself. Pythagoras. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus. Freedom is control in your own life. Willie Nelson. To enjoy freedom, we have to control ourselves. Virginia Woolf. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. If you want something good, get it from yourself. Epictetus. You can bind up my leg, but not even Zeus has the power to break my freedom of choice. Epictetus. How does it help? To make troubles heavier by bemoaning them. Seneca. Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Then your life will flow well. Epictetus. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. Epictetus. If you want something good, get it from yourself. Epictetus. It does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. Seneca. Happiness is not found in living a safe and secure life, but in taking risks and facing challenges. Diogenes. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Seneca. Subscribe for more videos. Thank you.